Hey everyone, welcome to the Decorative Den, a look inside my craft room where I share all things crafting, planning, and cross stitch. My name is Charity and I am so happy to have you here with me. Today I am switching up my planner for spring and I am putting together kind of like a very floral, witchy Springoween setup. So I'm going to be switching up my planner pocket as well as my inside cover. Here are some of the potential papers and ephemera I pulled before starting this project. And in addition to taking you along for that ride, I'm going to also share my March inserts and just show you how I decorated them for the month of March. So if you are interested in seeing all of that, then just keep watching. All right, so jumping in here, I'm going to start by just taking apart my old planner setup. And this was my winter setup, which I did like a spooky winter woods theme for. And I'm just dividing my ephemera pieces and then my cut paper because I like to use the papers from my previous setup kind of as templates when I am cutting down the paper for my new setup. So I already know it's like sized properly and cut the way I want it. And so it just makes a great stencil moving forward. Now for this Springoween theme, I really wanted it to be witchy, like cabinet of curiosities. I wanted lots of florals to bring in the spring element and then things like witch hats and potion bottles, things that made me kind of think of like a witch's potion shelf or something like that. So for this setup, I used two main collections, this hat paper that I'm cutting now, as well as some green paper that you're about to see in a minute, are both from the Trick or Treat collection by PhotoPlay. And then I'm also going to use a lot of elements from the Happy Halloween collection by Fancy Pants Designs. Now, I got both of them off of scrapbook.com, but these collections are like 2 or 3 years old at this point. So I'm not sure how much of the collections are still available, but I'll include the information in my description in case you're interested in trying to track them down. While I am just like cutting down my paper here, I wanted to make a quick announcement and just let you know that I am in the process of deleting my Instagram for the Decorative Den. I feel like it probably won't be that big of a deal because, to be honest, I haven't really used that account very actively for about 3 years now, but I have on occasion still posted to my stories and posted, just a few things here or there. I've also messaged some people and have had people reach out to me through my Instagram. And so I just wanted to make kind of an announcement here that I'm no longer checking that account, and hopefully by the summer I'll have it like deactivated or deleted or however you do it these days. Just because I found that it's not something that I am keeping up with. And to be honest, I'm just like kind of over Facebook and Instagram and social media in general. And so I think it'll just be easier and healthier for me to get rid of all of my social media accounts. I am still going to be here on YouTube. And so I think moving forward, the best way to connect with me, if you have, questions or just want to chat about planning or crafting or anything really, the best way to reach me is through my YouTube comments as well as, through email. And I do have my email included on my YouTube profile. So you can like go there and in my information, find my email for the Decorative Den. But yeah, just wanted to let you know that I'm not going to be actively checking that. And as soon as I have time to download the pictures off of that account, I'm going to delete it. Just because I realized that some of my Instagram pictures are like the only place that I have some of these craft projects saved still. And so I want to make sure I have a record of crafts I've done or planner setups I've done. But yeah. Anyway, as you can see, moving back to my setup here, I do have all my papers layered in, and now I'm just going through and adding my ephemera pieces. I had pulled a lot of different ephemera options, pretty much anything that I felt was relevant, like witchy or floral, but then ended up just going mainly with the Fancy Pants ephemera pack. It is exactly what I wanted, like witchy and floral, and I found that little witch die cut that's in the front pocket. I just thought was so adorable. She looks like just like a sweet little girl making a potion, and my daughter's birthday is in spring, and so it's kind of a little hint to that. So adding her in, and then really my process for putting my pocket together is just total trial and error. I pull out a bunch of things that I think are cute, and then I move them around a million times until I like the look of them. Right now, I'm really trying to find something to clip with that little bat bow clip, because I usually like to fill that front space with something. Generally, it holds like some kind of word. I like a die cut that has a little saying or a word on it. But I just, for this setup, really could not find anything that I liked there. I tried so many things, and honestly, watching it back now to do the voiceover, I do really like that come in for a spell die cut I had up there for a minute, so I might go back and add that in later. But at the time, I was really struggling to find something I liked. So for now, I just decided to leave it plain, and if I do want to add something like that come in for a spell or another die cut that I get between now and the end of spring, I will probably add it to the front of this setup. But moving on to the actual cover itself, I am using a paper from Fancy Pants Designs, and then that awesome butterfly acetate is from Michaels. It is a recollection book. I think it's just called like Halloween X-ray paper, and they put one out, I think, every year. Mine is from 2023, but they definitely put one out in 2024, and I hope they continue to, because it's a really cool paper pad. And honestly, I think that butterfly cover just like makes this setup. Now for the inside of my cover, I had this pretty purple star paper, which is from the Fancy Pants collection, and I debated doing a lot with this page, but then decided I just wanted to keep it simple and really use the stars to kind of like inspire me, and so I just went with a moon die cut, and I added some extra florals to it and just stuck that in the center. So I have my, spring night sky with my gorgeous floral moon. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this setup. Here is another view of the pocket. I think it came out so cute. All of the die cuts are the Fancy Pants collection, except for that spiderweb die cut that I'm pretty sure came in a Recollections pack, like ephemera pack. And then the bat bow clip that I talked about before is from Honeybee Shop. And again, that's another thing I got years ago, but she has tons of bat bow stuff, so if you like that design, definitely go check her out. I am just going through now with some washi tape and securing all my die cuts so that way they stay where I want them and kind of like cute and peeking out from the little pocket areas of this planner. And I probably should have mentioned it. I totally forgot, but this planner cover is from Paperbound Creations, and I will make sure to link her shop, Honeybee Shop, everything I mentioned down in the description. All right, and here is the final look. Again, I might go back and add a die cut, just, clip something to the front of that bat bow clip. But overall, I think it came out super, super cute. It definitely has that spring floral, and this butterfly acetate just totally makes the whole thing. The Fancy Pants collection is just too perfect for spring. And I really like kind of just how like simple and delicate and girly this setup turned out. So now I'm just going to show you my inserts for the month of March and how I decorated them. I went again, trying to do kind of like a cabinet of curiosities theme. And so I used stickers from these two Recollections sticker books. One was from 2023, the other from 2024, but they both had very similar stickers. So lots of moths and like plants and bugs in jars. And so I thought it was just so perfect to continue that like spring witchy, I don't know, elements, spring witchy elements. And then all of the washi I used is Stardust washi from Simply Gilded, just a black Stardust washi. And the orange color I used, I believe, is gingerbread. But don't quote me on that. But yeah, so that is how I decorated for March and for spring in general. I really hope that you enjoyed putting together this planner setup with me and maybe got some ideas for your own planner. I really enjoyed having you here with me. I always appreciate you coming back and stopping in to spend some time with me. If you liked this video, please hit the like button so I know, and consider subscribing if you are interested in other planning related content, crafting in general, cross stitch, pretty much anything I'm doing in my craft room, I am sharing it here. But again, thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you are well, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.